Taty's knowledge. Let's pick the brain. Okay, let's start with fins again. So freestyle boards, you have a couple of boards, you have different fins. How does it work? What do you use?
Okay, usually in Bonnet I use 103 liter board. I think because for my weight is the most liters I need. The more volume I have under my feet, the better it is. I'm 88 kilos, so I need like a lot of volume on the board. So my biggest board is the 103. The smallest is the 93. The small board I use here like in Fuerte because it's really windy. With this fin, it's like 19-20, depends on the conditions. Sail size is like 4.0, 4.4, 4.8, and in Bonaire I use 5.2 sometimes, not all the time. But yeah.
And in Bonaire on the 5.2, do you use a bigger or smaller fin?
The biggest I use is 21 in Bonaire, but the smallest I use is like 19.5. Smallest, yeah.
And it just depends on the seat conditions, how choppy it is, or
you know, in Bonaire because it is so easy, so you don't have to like choose a lot of things because it's just like one breeze and it's like just this bay. So usually you just use one gear for like the whole year, so you don't need to keep on changing fins. So we basically just use whatever we can get and then we just go for it.
Okay, so basically let's move to foot strap positions. How's your stance? Is that wide? How do you move the straps? What do you do?
Usually I do this. So if I have like one hand, like that's from here to this, for me it is enough like widthness on the board. If I used to do like one and then two, for me I feel I am too wide on the board. Yeah. So I want to be more like more closer to the.
And what's the reasoning for that?
I think everybody has their own way of standing on the board. So it's me. To me, it's just my personal feeling on the board. So it's nothing that's like wow, but it's just your own way you feel.
And you set the straps like that on every board you get, big or small.
On every board I use the same strap. Yeah.
Okay. And your feet in the straps. How does it go?
My feet are really like if you see my feet, they're pretty wide. So this is pretty big.
Yeah.
So they go all the way to here.
Yeah.
So that's pretty much like how I use it.
Always the same?
Always the same, like always. I want to be able to go in out easy. I don't want to have like this like this squeezy feeling to go inside. Yeah. And the reason I do this big because once you get crashed, you don't want to be stuck. You want to be easy to go out of the straps. If they're really small and then you get stuck. It's going to be some painful, my friend.
Yeah, well, and the back one looks kind of high.
The back one is also the same, all the way. It's easy.
And when you're doing different moves, do you ever have them put them in a different way? Or
the way I feel comfortable when I go switch stance, I usually do tail here, like where you're like with this touches the arm straps.
Yeah.
Here.
Okay.
I never go all the way inside because then I feel like I am too far like this.
Okay.
Like too far in.
So when you're switch, you feel like you just want to come
more,
from
more like this, standing like more straight and then just leave the foot there. Because once you're in the air, once you start jumping, your foot kind of like slightly go inside, so you don't need a lot of like.
Mast base position. Have you got a sweet spot? Do you do the same on everyone? What's the reasons?
I think everybody use it all the way in the back.
Yeah. Let's have a look how you have it.
Almost all the way in the back, like this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you do that on every board?
Yeah, I think it's the same. I think everybody use it all the way in the back because then you get the nose to be more high on the water. I think that's the only reason. Because if you make it all the way forward, sometimes when you do it all the way forward, the base, when you dock the sail, the nose is really like down. Okay. So you need the board to be more like alive on top, so that when you dock, you are like more higher, then you can do the moves higher.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good. Okay. Is setup of the sail then? So downhaul again. I mean the opposite of slalom, I guess.
I think on the freestyle sail, like everything is like really like it all comes to like how tight the leash is.
Yeah.
If the leash is really tight, you have better docking maneuver on the sail. If you have a lot of like loose leash, when you dock the sail, it becomes like more like you dock and then the sail goes down or the sail goes up. So to handle the leash tight, it's basically what you need. I think at the moment all the sails comes with this tight leech. Even though if you pull it like all the way down, it just stays tight.
Yeah.
If you see mine, it's a bit loose. But now we're making something better, so we have to also pretty tight.
Well, you have a sort of a marker on there.
We don't. Sorry.
You don't have a sort of down recommended amount
We don't
sort of thing.
on these sails, no. Yet. It's
Yet.
coming.
Boom height. Do you have a favorite?
Boom height, it's between chin, right, beginning chin, so from here to here. But I use it like in the middle, because too low that will be too low, then too high will be a bit too high. So you need to be between the chin and the chest. Yeah.
And it's the same if it's a big sail or a small sail.
I just keep it there, even if it's like high wind or so strong wind, low wind. I just keep it at the same. I usually have like a mark on the sail, and then you see it.
Yeah.
So it's always on the same length.
And harness lines. Do you have the same length on every boom?
30 cm on, 30 inch on every boom.
Yeah. Okay.
I want to be like hanging like a monkey. Yeah.
And Stephen was saying, Van Broekhoven was saying how when he came to Bonaire, you guys all had your harness lines quite far back. Do you still do that?
I think so, yeah.
Like,
We were sitting like.
yeah, you said.
No, Tonki used to do that. Tonki was sitting like this.
Yeah.
But because I started doing slalom, I started make them more in the front, so then you can like just lose your hands and then just say like this. But Tonki you used to do, yeah, I remember that. Tonki used to be like sitting like this, and I hated that. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. So no, I'm just I'm more like a balanced person.
Okay. And I guess outhauls less anything special with that.
With the outsole, it depends on each brand of sail, because some brands they can make it like pretty baggy, and some other brands you can make it pretty tight. So it depends which sail brand you use.
Okay.
Yeah.
Finally, mast. Do you have a favourite mast? Do you like a stiff mast? Do you like a flexi mast? What do you do? Soft mast.
I'm stiff. I used to use Gastra in the days, and they were pretty soft, and I always have like this problem because I got heavier. So it's sometimes it's like these small things that makes a big issue, like a big thing in the end. And I got some other masts which were stiffer, and everything felt more like alive to me, like more like you can connect it to the things. And yeah, so I use some stiff mast, and that's
Your
it.
magic mast. You take it everywhere.
I don't have a magic mast. I just grab a production mast, put in the sail, and go.
Yeah. Cool, man. Thank you.
Yes.